Archers, man. Herman Prime, he's going to be remembered as the commander who got nerfed even before its release.
Spartans! What is your profession?
What's going on, my beautiful governors? Welcome to any Rise of Kingdoms video. Today, we are going to take a look at Herman Prime. First, we will briefly take a look at the skills, and then we will talk about the nerf. The first one, his active skill, Forest of Fallen Eagles, deals direct damage up to 3 enemy troops in a fan. If I'm not mistaken, this fan is not like a Sun Tzu fan, it's actually half circle, like Ethel Flats. So it's much better. And every additional damage, like, that's pretty standard, reduced by 15%. The most important thing here is troops hit by this damage are inflicted with 2 stacks of poison for 10 seconds. The poison effect can stack up to 15 times. What is important here is it's not your overall cap. It is a maximum amount of times that you can apply to one target, and duration resets whenever it gains another stack. So that 10 seconds will get reset when you put another stack on that enemy. And what poison does is, for every single stack, the target takes 3% more skill damage, which is massive. That's why, like Tomris, even with 2 skills max, 5-1-1-5, people are still using him with that configuration in Season of Conquest. So yeah, poison is pretty broken. The second one, Germany. Archer units gain 20% attack, 20% defense, and 15% march speed. It's like a stat stick, so not bad. The third one is pretty crucial, Alpha Wolf. This commander's troop deal 20% more AoE skill damage when attacking other troops on the map. We will talk about this skill as well. Whenever their troop uses an active skill while attacking another troop on the map, their current target loses 20% defense for 2 seconds. Now, please correct me in the comment section if I'm mistaken, but I think this one, this defense reduction do stack with others coming from active skill, because this is going to be a passive defense reduction. And since active skill and passive skill are 2 different sources, I believe this defense reduction will stack with other defense reductions that are coming from active skills. But as I said, please correct me in the comment section down below. This commander's archer unit this is again pretty standard. You take more damage from cavalry, but you deal more damage to infantry. Mandrake Root. This commander's troop take less damage from poison troops. This is okay, but that's not the main use of the skill. However, if you, let's say, if you're able to stack up to 15 times poison stacks to an enemy, you're going to take 15% less damage from that target specifically, which is not that bad. But as I said, that's not the main use of the skill. Whenever their troop launches a basic attack, that's the main thing. It has a 10% chance to deal extra direct damage up to 3 enemy troops in a fan again. Damage factor 200, it is quite low, but what you're looking for in this specific skill is not the damage factor, but it is troops hit by this damage are inflicted with 2 stacks of poison again. Because with poison commanders, right now we have Tomris and Herman, Prime Herman. The main thing about those commanders is not actually the skill damage that they deal immediately, like instant skill damage, but it is all about the poison stacks. How fast you can apply poison stacks on the target to reach the maximum cap. Like, that is going to decide if your commander is going to perform well or bad. Expertise, give me back my legions. When I first read this expertise, I thought like he was going to like heal and revive some of the troops, but no. For some reason, maybe they will change the name of the skill, because you're basically not getting your troops back. So what the hell? Whenever this commander's troop inflicts 25 stacks of poison on enemy troops, it triggers the Forest of Fallen Eagles skill at level 5, cooldown 10 seconds. This one is his active skill. So basically, just like Prime Joan of Arc, you are going to trigger your active skill again with your expertise. However, now here comes the nerf before release. If we take a look at the Chinese version, it has to be somewhere around here. There we go. Translated by Aquilia Gaming. I hope I didn't butcher your name. And in this one, it says troops hit by the skill inflicts 3 stacks of poison on the unit for 10 seconds. So originally, when you use your active skill, you would apply 3 stacks of poison, but now with the official English version, you can only apply 2. And actually, it is massive. Because as I said, the main point of Herman Prime, or in this case, any poison commander, Your main goal is applying as many poison stacks as possible in the shortest period of time. Right now you can only apply 2 stacks, and your expertise is all about applying those stacks, reaching that 25 stacks as soon as possible. Now I know this is a little bit confusing for some people because in the first skill it says poison effect can stack up to 15 times, and some people think like, how the hell are we going to reach 25 stacks if it's capped at 15? This is capped at 15 for one specific target. You can only apply up to 15 stacks to one target. But this one doesn't care about which target you are applying the poison stacks. So let's say if you have 3 targets in front of you, you can apply 10 stacks to first one, 7 to other one, and 8 to the other one. So in total, you are applying 25 stacks, even though you didn't even apply 15 to one of the targets. This 25 stacks doesn't care about which troop that you are applying those. Oh my god, my baby is crying like crazy. I have to cut this video short. And now with your active skill, before the nerf, if it was still 3 stacks of poison and you are hitting 3 enemy troops, and I know this, like, you are not going to hit 3 marches all the time. However, with a fan-shaped AoE in big open field brawls, like 90% you are going to hit 3 targets, right? It shouldn't be too hard. So normally, originally, you could apply 9 stacks of poison instantly, but now you can only apply maximum 2 with your active skill. And if you're lucky and you can trigger this one, and you can apply 6 more, but instead of 15 total stacks, 9 coming from your active skill and 6 coming from this one, 15 stacks, now you can only apply, even if you hit 3 targets with your active skill and Mandrake route, you can only apply maximum of 12. This means in 2 turns, 2 skill cycles, you can only go up to 24 stacks. However, for your expertise skill to work, to get triggered to cast your active skill again, you need in total 25 stacks, which is a bummer because you reach 24 but you need 25 stacks. Now you see why this is so important. Don't get me wrong, like Herman is going to be extremely powerful because, as I said at the start of the video, people are still using 5115 Tomiris with no issues because the main thing about her is just applying those poison stacks, and Herman is just a much better version of Tomiris. So of course he's going to be really good. But this nerf it's just so troll. Like, you are stuck at 24 stacks, which is just 1 below than what you need to trigger your active skill, your expertise. So it's kind of funny. We need to wait and see how it actually works in game. Hopefully high spenders will max this commander immediately and share the reports with us. Now, the reason why I wanted to talk about Alpha Wolf as well, it says like this is very unique because I don't think we don't have any commanders with this skill, 20% more AoE skill damage. Now, I know his first skill, his active skill, is an AoE. His 4th skill, Mandrake Root, is also an AoE damage. However, this means pairing your Prime Herman with single target damage commanders is going to be bad. Why? Because they cannot benefit from this 20% extra skill damage. So for example, if you were thinking about pairing your Herman Prime with, I don't know, Henry or with Burica Prime, I don't think it's the best option because they are just not going to benefit from the skill. Instead, what you need to do is you need to pair him with someone like YSG, Nebu, or of course, the greatest one, Zhuge Liang. So when you're planning your pairings with Herman Prime, keep in mind that you need to be, in my opinion, to get the best out of him, you need to be using him with my baby girl. As I was saying, you need to be using him with AoE skill damage commanders. I mean, it shouldn't be an issue because there are great archer commanders that deals only AoE skill damage, but this is something to keep in mind. Hope you guys liked it, hope you guys enjoyed it. And here, if you're looking to upgrade your 1 infantry march, and if you're thinking, should I keep using my Guan Yu expertise, or just should I get my Liu Che to 5511 and start using him? Here's a video to answer that question. I see you on that one, make sure to tap on it. Goodbye.